Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, and David.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020.
Thank you, D.A.
And Shaq, you look at the modern-day NBA big man. A young star like Karl Anthony Towns sure seems like the future of the center position.
You know, he does his work in the post and on the perimeter. You know, he's starting to step out and shoot that three. I think he's shooting a high percentage. You know, I think offensively, for him, I think he's best at the 5 spot because his skill level is off the charts for a big man.
I think he's got kind of a mean streak in him, too, when he wants to, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Irving is out there with Towns. Then it's Johnson, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Mike in at the center. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Pulls up on the wing, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Mikan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Mikan is a super effective scorer. I mean, so efficient. Once he gets the ball, he goes to work and finishes with ease.
Conley with a wide-open look. Hits the jumper in space. Here's Johnson. 38 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, this big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
And Gobert kicks to Conley from 15 feet away, and that one drops.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ingles trying to get open. Mike Conley again. Conley's got 6.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork. And I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
On the wing, Johnson. Johnson draws the double. It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 9.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The 3-pointer is right on target.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bogdanovich against Towns. And the rejection by Towns. And 3 from Jordan. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Big fella, when you watch the NBA now, there are fewer traditional centers who just pound it inside. But what are your thoughts on how the 5 position, that center position, has evolved?
Well, it's all about, having traditional size. These guys are becoming great shooters. The range, I think that's a great combo to have. Guys like Embiid and Towns, they're the next wave of the 5.
Johnson against Conley. Mitchell outside. Connects from three-point range.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Lakers working the ball around now. There's the lob to Towns.
My goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Poked loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Mikan's shot is good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
On the wing, Johnson, over by Conley. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight, and the Jazz call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Shaq, something fans are always curious about. They see the huge contract that can put pressure on a young man, suddenly being able to buy whatever he wants. I mean, that's a pretty interesting topic.
Yeah, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. Just want you to remember one word: FICA.
And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. And here is Los Angeles now. 13-point lead. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ingles. Last season's performance for him was in at about 9 points per 5 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going,
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Cans it from downtown. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Jordan, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 10 points.
boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Jordan, and there's another one for the Lakers. Well, you look up at the rafters here at Staples Center. All the banners and Shaq, you helped raise some of them. Was there a pressure in playing for a franchise like this that has got such a great history of championship basketball?
You know, this is the kind of pressure you want, because I was raised up of the mind state that pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. So I knew it was some greats that played before me, and I just wanted to be mentioned with some of the greats.
And
so
that puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it does. And you know what? He is definitely mentioned with some of the greats.
Yes, he
Shaq
is.
had a great ride and did an incredible job playing for the Lakers.
Jazz trail by 16. Now here's Moutier. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Knocked away. Stolen by Magic. Nice break, the Lakers. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
To the inside. It's picked off. The 15-footer. Here's Towns. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Towns has got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Clarkson picks to Moutier. Inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Mikan. There's the lob to Towns. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Mikan. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Clarkson on the wing. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. 18 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Moutier looking around. Tipped away. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the 3 ball is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Bradley, and it's blocked. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word.
And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got O'Neal, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Clarkson. Then there's Bradley, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
And the league moving to shake things up, Shaq, in the regular season. There's an idea of a tournament maybe mid-season. One thing that didn't make the cut, though, changing the playoffs so that the semifinals are seeded 1 through 4, irrespective of conference. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it was a tough sell for the Eastern Conference. You know, historically, they've had an easier road to the finals. But I think reseeding would ensure a more competitive championship round.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
To the middle. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it goes down 2 points.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
And the Lakers turn it over again. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Mitchell. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jokic is checked in, and Anthony Davis is subbed in for Towns. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Bradley. Joe Ingles comes in for George Niang. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for O'Neal, and Mike Conley's subbed in for Mudiay. Sinks the triple.
And Shaq, we've talked about free throw shooting. For some guys, it's always going to be an issue. What have the new intentional fouling rules done to make the game better?
I think it cuts down on the endless fouling. I think the new rules also make the game go faster. You know, this game is meant to be entertaining and go fast. You don't want to spend 4 or 5 minutes, which turned into 30 minutes by just fouling the guy who can't shoot free throws. That never happened to me because Shakovic was 97% of the line. So that rule wouldn't work for me anyway.
Well, it does give it a better pace, you're right. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson, passes it to Conley, and Davis sends it back.
Shooters have to be really, really careful around Anthony Davis. He's remarkable at using his length for the matchups.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Mitchell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Johnson draws the double. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Poked away. 5 to shoot, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. On the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Boy, in your highlight reel, Shaq, so many incredible plays, but if you had to select one play that you'd call your favorite, do you have it?
Glad you asked me that question. My favorite moment in Orlando was going coast to coast in Orlando.
Yeah, that's right.
I dunked on Dave Robinson in the All-Star game. When I destroyed the rim at the Meadowlands. So
I was thinking of the alley-oop from Kobe when you guys got us in Game 7, the year you won your first title. That was a play I didn't like.
Well, you should have rotated on defense then.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. And Utah again with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game. No doubt about the brilliance of Jordan as a player. Outstanding at knowing when to go get that alley-oop.
Conley with it, picked up by Davis. Mitchell outside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Left side, Davis trying to get open as Johnson, and that one's good by Davis.
You know, that's the type of basketball I like, Mr. Kevin James Harlan. That's just bully ball right there. Davis getting nasty on the inside.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop him. And James gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The 3 from Davis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
What a luxury to have a big who can stretch the floor. Davis has worked his way to becoming an elite shooter.
The pass to Conley. Back to Clarkson, looking to end the run. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Stolen away. Now his job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Jordan trying to get open as Johnson. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. And Utah, another 3. Always adding some levity to the mix. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, you know I love you.
I love you too. I'm the big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay, Shaq.
No, I just hate that.
Right.
I hate that I have to leave right now.
Give me a tissue. Give me a tissue. It's okay, big fella. It's
I don't
okay.
want to go back upstairs with
It's fine.
Ernie and Kenny.
Oh,
Not
well,
yet.
yeah,
I want to stay here with
blame
you guys.
Give me a tissue.
Thanks.
Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Jordan against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Playing outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And making his triumphant return to our set, the one-man broadcasting phenom, Shaquille.
Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. I just want to say, I get used to sitting outside. Look at you guys. It was pretty good. It's a lot of room down there, a lot of snacks. Potato chip? Chips, popcorn, hot dogs. Papa John's pizza. Oh, wow. It's awesome down there. Oh, yeah. What kind of donuts? Krispy Kreme.
Oh, wow. Man, but if your back is hurting, what do you put on it?
And I put on my new suit from JCPenney.
Oh, wow.
It was just awesome.
But if you know you sit in a chair a long time, your back gets tight. What do you put on it?
Oh, yeah, I put some icy hot on.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
That's
Guess
good.
how I came to the game?
How?
I don't have a car deal, so I'm not going to name it.
but you need that insurance, don't you?
Oh, yeah. For a great low rate, you can get online.
No, no question.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Towns. LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then there's Irving. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch him. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
The Lakers with the ball. The deep 3 from Irving. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Johnson, the pass to Mikan. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Jokic passes to Johnson. There's the 3, and that one's good. Jokic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Conley, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Releases, and it's good off the back rim and in. Conley's got 14 points for the game.
That is one tough customer. I mean, the defense was there, but Conley just ignores it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
A self-described country boy from the town of Samba, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention, and there Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Ingles in the corner. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Conley. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Down low. Mikan's shot is good. Mikan's got 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Jazz also changing it up. Bradley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And the shot is good from Johnson. Here's Mudiay. Towns with the steal. Again, Los Angeles. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Jokic. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 20 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Mudiay finds Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The Lakers with the ball. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Mudiay passes to Bradley. Mitchell outside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it. And another basket for the Lakers.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Mudiay finds Bogdanovich. Bradley trying to break free. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Mudiay.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Mitchell dishes to Mudiay. Bogdanovich passes to Mudiay. Over Johnson, and it's sent back by Jokic.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
O'Neal inside. He's covered by Irving. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, defensively, this is a mismatch. No contest. Jabbar with his length at the rim, forget about it.
And Utah has possession. Mudiay with the ball. kicks it to Mitchell to end the run, and it's blocked by Jordan. From outside the arc, and another three for the Lakers.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Jordan with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bradley kicks to Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. Jordan with it. Now defended by Moutier. Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Back to Moutier. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Magic. Here's Jordan. But they get it back. And the basket is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 15 points in just the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket.
And that's tough. What else can the D do in that situation? Mitchell just locked in.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Emmanuel Moutier. Bradley is out there with O'Neal. And it's Tucker in at the shooting guard position. Moutier dishes to Bradley. O'Neal with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Outside Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Boy, Curry's so quick. So crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Over to the left wing. Back to Tucker. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Lakers. Takes a three. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Pippen.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Tucker. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Tucker's got his first points of the night. Moutier against Curry. Pass to Pippen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another three for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Moutier, and the rejection by Curry. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless. Throw it his way, and he uses that long reach and nice bounce to slam it home.
A step-back shot here, and it's Moutier getting it to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Back to Pippen. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Tucker the pass to Moutier. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. Shot's good from Bird.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Tucker. Doncic with the block.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Bradley trying to break free. Outside Curry. Pippen against Moutier. The three for Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
Curry with the steal. Fires for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Poked away. From 13, and Utah again with the bucket.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Lakers. And the pass to Pippen. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Pippen's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bradley picks to Moutier. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Bradley. Again, the Jazz score. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Bird, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Bradley against Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Moutier against Doncic. Here's O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
To the inside. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Moutier with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Here's Pippen. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Bird. From down in the low post, it goes.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
That's blocked by Bird. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Tony Bradley. And Williams-Goss subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Pass to Tucker. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Davis kicks to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Poked loose. Stolen by Pippen. Curry dishes to Doncic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. And as a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Nailed from three-point land. O'Neal's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Inside. Here's Williams-Goss. Bird covering. Passes it to Williams-Goss. Outside, Davis jacks up a three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against Utah.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Michael.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Williams-Goss, guarded by Curry. Now Tucker. Here's O'Neal. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over in the corner, Doncic. And another three for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA
presented by 2K Sports. So long.